Oh, I'm live. I'm live. Why is it so blurry, camera? You're so blurry. It's just blurry. Weird. Also super bright, but whatever. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What I'm going to do is super blurry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this. Some Knob Creek. Good stuff. Actually, that says bonk. It looks like Russian. I'm going to put some Knob Creek in a glass just for you. All of you watching. This is delicious, by the way. Delicious. What's up, everybody? I see a few people coming in. Can you hear me and see me okay? Somebody say something in the chat so I know I'm not just talking to myself. Hey, y'all. I gotta tell you a secret. The other day, I did a live unboxing on, yeah, get it, Jim, on Instagram. And I just really had a good time hanging out with my wife and unboxing stuff from Giant Loop. And it just really made me miss. I used to stream a lot, like on Twitch. And so, hey guys, Corn, Sean, Glenn, Grommy Noob. I haven't this guy knows about my streaming past. William, welcome. Good to see you all. And I just missed it. I used to stream on Twitch quite a bit. And so, I don't know, I just kind of missed the live interaction thing, and I figured I have a camera, super blurry, but I do have a camera. I don't know what's up with this Logitech camera. I've got motorcycles in the background. I've got delicious whiskey. I was going to have a Mr. Puff Puff, but I checked and double-checked the TOS, and it's not technically not allowed, but they'll demonetize your video, which again is not, I don't care about that, but I don't want my channel to get flagged where they start reviewing everything else that I do. So as much as I would like to enjoy a Mr. Puff Puff with all of you right now, that's what I really like to be doing. I can't do it because stupid TOS. Drinking is apparently fine. Hey, Bud Light, whatever you got to do, drink it. Whiskey flowing all good. Thirsty Thursday. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Hey, Robert. Okay. Well, I actually have a whole video about why I chose the Africa Twin. But I'm happy to talk you through it if you want, if you guys are interested. I do want to say real quick, oh, God, that's good. I have 5 more bottles coming from Flaviar, by the way, like in a week. I made those videos. Let me let you in on a little secret. I made those 2 Flaviar videos, and they don't get a ton of views, but I've gotten a butt ton of referrals. I've gotten 7 referrals so far, so I'm getting free booze left and right. It's pretty rad, actually. I lost my train of thought. Oh, make sure that if you haven't seen today's video, you guys, make sure that you watch it and then comment, because I want you to enter to win the Giant Loop gear. So the gas bag is sitting right there, because that's a rad giveaway, and it was really cool of them to partner with us. So I want to make sure you're all entered. That would be awesome. Whoa, my watch is going off. This is different than doing it on the Twitch when we always had the game to look at. I feel like I'm more obligated to say things the whole time. 15, geez. I got to tell you, when I streamed on Twitch, I never got 15 people. And here I am, first time, crushing it, 15. St. Remy Brandy sounds good. Glenn, that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, Corn, it's like, you know, I could like to complain about my, about the fuel capacity on the CRF, and it's really an excuse I use for why I don't ride it farther. But that solves the whole problem. And like I said in the video, you just roll it up and throw it in your bag when you're done. It's not all bulky or heavy like a Rotopax, even when it's empty. So it's such a good solution. It's such a good product. Like, I don't know why the hell no one thought of that before. And that video where they run it over is pretty impressive. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yes, Jim, please. Thank you for the congrats. Please smoke one for me, since I cannot. At least not until I get done streaming. Sorry about the background. I try to get the bikes in, but really need to rearrange this garage. Back over there. It's at some point I really want to set this up so that it's easier to film in here and have like a decent looking background. But one, I have too many bikes. Somebody buy this Versys, please. And it's cluttered. I need to clean it up. So filming out here is complicated. Glenn, on the road, I love it. I took it out yesterday. I don't know if you guys follow me on Insta. I posted that sunset picture of it. Took it out to this overlook that I know. About 40 minutes from here, backroaded it, got it. I mean, I don't want to, what my wife isn't watching. So I can independently verify that the Honda Africa Twin will do 100 miles an hour. But it's very comfortable on the road. The only thing that's funky is when you come to a stop. I don't know if it's the tires or what, but it definitely, once you get to a certain slow speed, it just kind of wants to go over. So it gets a little bit of, not like wobbly, but the wheel definitely doesn't want to stay up. I don't know. It's super funky. Like, it makes me feel like I just started riding again. Like when I can't figure out how to get my feet down, I'm just not used to it yet. But on the road, very comfortable. Settles right down. It's got all the power you could need. These Mitas EO7s, they're really great tires, I think. But they're very comfortable on the road. I'm leaning it over and stuff. No problems, but they did really well in the mud and the gravel. That video comes out, what's today? Thursday? It comes out Monday. So I have a Monday video of me riding the Africa Twin, just doing some exploring on some logging roads. But no, it's real good. Real good on the road. Chris, the 250L is a fantastic bike. I love it. Dead reliable. Unless you burn your clutch up because you're an idiot like me. But great choice, I think. I mean, you know, I'm a fan. Big fan. You found some gas bags for $400. Definitely get it from Giant Loop, bro. Or wait and see if you win first, and then Giant Loop will send you one. It's actually Giant Loop. I watched a couple of their videos. I'm emphasizing the wrong word. Did you know that? It's Giant Loop, not Giant Loop. Hey, Wanders. Awesome. Billy, I'm in Oregon, in the United States of America. So in the Valley. Yeah, can't go wrong with the Rally or the Africa or the 250L for sure. Like, I used to say before I got the Twin that if I had to go down to one bike, it would for sure be the 250L. Now I'd have to think about it, but the 250L is definitely my favorite bike that I've owned. Like, no offense, Versys. Like, you were great for what I needed you for, but you guys are seeing her. It's maybe the last time. I mean, probably not. I haven't had any interest in buying it, but it's not a great time of year to be selling bikes. It has the Mitas EO7s rubber band, the Dakars. So they come highly recommended by Brett from Moto Trek. If you ever watch his channel, he says they're the best adventure tires he's ever used. Lemmy from Revzilla had a really, really good review of them. And I just looked out because they were already on the bike when I bought it, and they're brand new, like still have knobbies on them. The guy had less than 1,000 miles on them. Easy. I mean, a couple hundred, he said. Chris, Oregon, it's the place to be. It's the place to be. Anybody else enjoying some fine spirits this fine evening? Ooh, my wife's home. Maybe we can get her to come out here. I can hear her. That my dog is out here too. Both of them, actually. Sorry, Chewy's very loud. Chewy! He sucks. I'm tempted to mute it. Is he too loud? He sucks. Chewbacca. Chewy. It's Chewy. It's your mom. Idiot. Oh, he's a jerk. Nothing concrete at the moment, but I definitely want to ride a BDR. I've been looking at the closest one to me is, well, the northern section of Route 3 here in Oregon, and then Route 6 over to the coast, which I'd like to try. Okay, good. I don't know if he's such an idiot. He barks at everything. Yeah, 250L is easy to work on. Even an idiot non-mechanic like me can work on it. So pretty bummed. Hey, spirits, if you're drinking it, it's fine, right? Just like I always say, the best way to drink is the way you like to drink it. The best booze to drink is the booze you're drinking. 100%. Solis, man, what's up? I hope you've enjoyed seeing your sticker in a couple of recent videos. Oh, my mic must be really good then, because it sounded like he was in the room again. I'm real surprised he's not right here. He usually won't leave me alone. He's in the other chair. I have two out here in my little smoking area. Magic Tree Cove. I vaguely think I might know what you're talking about. I feel like that's something maybe my dad told me about. Maybe. Is there a delay at all? Like, is my mouth matching up to my words? I was having trouble with that with the camera earlier. Woodford Rye. Good stuff. Citizen, I'm ditching it as soon as someone buys it. So it's up on Facebook Marketplace right now. No delay? Awesome. Dang, I should have. I'm ashamed to tell you how long I spent trying to set this up with various software programs. And then I was like, wait, can I just stream right from the YouTube website? And then I did, and it was fine. So basically, I'm stupid. overthink it. I do that a lot. Yeah, Gorn, send me a picture when you get them on there. Oh, Mondragon, I just started. I've only been doing this for 10 minutes. You didn't join late. So the Versys is gone when somebody buys it, but I have I put it on Facebook Marketplace at NADA and KBB Retail. They're both the same, 5,800. So it's a little high probably for what people want to pay, but I mean, it's a 2016 with 5,000 miles. Like a touring bike like this, 10,000 miles a year is like average. So, I mean, it's just such super good shape. I mean, not a scratch on her. There's a couple scuffs on the panniers. How the hell do you say that word? From me kicking it, trying to throw my leg over. I have not ridden a DRZ 400. I want to, but I also don't want to because I'm afraid it'll have more power and be lighter than my CRF, and then I'll start rethinking it. My buddy Justin actually has one, and we're going riding on Sunday, so I'll probably get to ride it then. So I don't know. I might try to hop on it and do a CRF250L rider's first impressions of a DRZ or something. We'll see. I haven't ordered any. Oh, that's not okay. Well, I haven't ordered any parts, Citizen. It came so super fully loaded. I did swap the windscreen out because, as you saw in the video, you see it's the clear one. Actually, this is the world premiere of the stock windscreen that I got. I traded it to a guy in a Facebook group, mailed him mine, and he mailed me his, because you couldn't see it through it in the video, and I actually ride motorcycles with a camera on my chin, so it's hard to see through it. So I got a new one. And then I got a bunch of stuff from Giant Loop. They sent me, but they sent me the Motortrek panniers and the pannier mounts that they have. They're soft though, but they don't work with the rack that I have right now. So I'm actually going to pull this rack and sell it, and I'm going to put a different rack on here, and then I'll have all that. So I do actually have a rack coming. Yeah, it was pretty impromptu tonight, Glenn. Honestly, I should like plan it and do it on a weekend sometime, like on purpose. I seriously just got a wild hair and was like, what the hell? I'll hit the button. Maybe people will show up. Maybe they won't. Valley of the Giants. That sounds right. I swear my dad told me about that. Dude, Paul, I always want to be your riding and drinking buddy, but now we can do it simultaneously, right? Which is legit if you ask me. So here's a cheers. Anybody cheers to me? Anybody want to, clink, clink, cheers. Everyone else drinking. Yeah, same Corn. I worry about the carburetor, but I've also been told I worry about carburetors too much. All right, Chris, I'll see what I can do about that. Love my 250L. My favorite bike I've ever owned. AT is probably going to surpass it at some point. Mondragon, I definitely want to go moto camping as soon as it's feasible. Really, I've got all the bags and gear that I need, except I would like to get a new sleeping pad because I have a Climate Static V, and it is not comfortable. I'm a side sleeper, and so I want something thicker. So I want like a Thermarest Neo Air, something that's like 3 inches thick. But other than that, and everything I have I don't have anything insulated. So that's the other thing, is if I try to go in the cold time, it won't be good. But there's a campground nearby that's actually open all year that I've thought about going to. Cheers. Yeah, a couple. There you go, guys. Legit. Wonders of P. I almost rode a 701 Svartpillen, which is similar engine, right? But when I came back, so I was at that demo day, and when I came back, they were all spoken for, and I didn't want to wait another round, so I just left. So it's probably better. Yeah, I'm sure that if I got on like a really nice dual sport, I would struggle to appreciate my CRF 250L as much as I do. Do I say a lot? Usually, it's funny. You'd be surprised how many times I edit out so. I say so a lot in my videos. That's the thing. Yeah, good point, Corn, about tuning it. DR's adventure awaits. You have good choice of best friends. Leif, was it like pulling away from you, just like a lot of power, or like shaking you off, or how come it felt like that? Cabela's pads are good. I'll have to look into it. I'm really just hoping to find something on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. Yeah, and honestly, and I love my 250L. You do, but I can really see the potential for a DRZ in my future, only because the 450L is so damn expensive. Because honestly, that's the bike I'd want, but I can get a used DRZ for $4 or $5 grand probably. right? Big Agnes. Okay, I'll look into it. I'll look into it. So, what are y'all drinking? Yep, REI, and they do that sale once in a while, right, where they sell their random stuff. Well, Warped, if you saw the video today, we're gonna try to put together a group ride at the Giant Loop ride because I'm gonna be there. They asked me to come, and they asked me to like talk, which still kind of blows my mind because I don't know what the hell people want to listen to me for, but I feel like my adventures are so pedestrian, right? Like the whole point, like I want to make videos so that people look at what I do and go, I could do that if he can, right? That's my whole thing. And so I don't think there's anything crazy or remarkable about what I do, but I'm honored that they want me to come and kind of talk about it. So it'll be fun. Jim Beam Black, nice one. Black and tan, God, I miss black and tans. I miss beer. I haven't drank really beer in a year since I started doing keto. That's how I dropped these 80 pounds. I have, Isabel, done trail only. If you look in the video in the channel, the last trail riding video I did was it's called CRF250L and WR250R trail riding. It's one where I got air on this thing for the first time. Check it out. It'll give you a good sense of what it can do on the trail. It's really fun. She's a little Code Red Mountain Dew. I haven't had that in a long time. She's a little underpowered on like super steep hills, but you don't really notice it. You just got to make sure that you're getting a little momentum going up. Yeah, I've seen people picking up used 450Ls for decent prices. That'll probably be. I don't want to start looking too seriously since I already pushed my luck with this thing. I'm really glad that I have it, but in the future I could see maybe in a couple, like when the prices come down because they're a few years older, maybe that'll happen with the 450L. Homemade brew, huh? 12%, legit. Berserker Mode, is that a beer? Well, I'm glad I could give you a reason to drink your whiskey, Jim, for sure. DIY it's drinking a beer. DIY, did you just subscribe, right? Like I think I saw like in my feed. You just did that. Yeah, Isabel, I just like, I don't know. I just don't want to compromise my highway. Although I'd never ride it on the highway, so I don't know why the hell I think that. I also don't want my speedometer to be wrong. It's just stupid. I should just swap it. I've heard that the XC250 is a really good trail bike. No? Okay. I don't know what I saw then. DIY it. I'm just making stuff up. Is your first name Wyatt, by the way? Is that why that's like that? Because that would be super clever if it was. DIY it. Yeah, well, I want to be your internet drinking buddy. That's funny to me. Vodka, good one. Oh, wow. I'm glad that we rectified that, DIY it. 250. The great thing about that XT is that low seat height. Like when I was first looking at them, that really appealed to me. Jason, I know exactly. See, I just know. You got to tell her it was a buy one get one free. That's all. Never actually ridden an XT250. I'd really like to find like a local dealer that would let me take out all the little dual sports. Like I want to ride a TW200 and an XT250 and a KLX230 and really just dink around on them and kind of compare them and get a feel for them. There's a soft spot in my heart for those little Japanese bikes, as you know. 250L have around 2,500 miles at this point, maybe a little more. I don't know if you've seen the videos, I tend to put it in the truck and take it places. So I don't eat up a lot of highway miles on it. So it's mostly off-road riding. Mondragon, I seriously considered dual sporting my Grom, putting some knobbies on it, but I think part of the deal I had to work with the wife was that I'm probably going to sell it, which sucks because I love it, but I don't ride it. I just don't ride it, and I don't have time. I want to have time to ride these two bikes. And oh God, I do have something I could tell you guys since you're all here. There may be another motorcycle coming in the next month or so. So I got to get some stuff out of the garage because this is ridiculous. And then Lil Dork's 110 is right behind me. There was at one point when the 250L was in the shop, I almost loaded her 110 up in the back of my truck and went up and made a video on it. And the timing didn't work out. That would have been super funny. Super funny. KLX230 looks rad. 14,000, huh? DIY. Have you had to do any maintenance to it or anything crazy? Or is it just Just ticking like a clock. 370 miles, Corn. Didn't you just get that thing? That's pretty good. I am out of control. It's ridiculous. Thanks, Glenn. Right now, this is kind of embarrassing, but keep in mind that I just make poor financial decisions. I'm not like wealthy. I just have good credit, so they keep loaning me money. But Versys 250L, Africa Twin, the Grom is over there, and then my kid's 110 is right here. So there are 5 motorcycles in this garage because I'm an idiot. Nothing clicking. I like it. Good. Yeah. I mean, they're just little tanks, right? Aren't they? They're just little tanks. You all entered the giveaway, right? You all saw today's video. Hey, there's Duck. Everybody, Duck Fan is here. Don't look now, but Duck Fan is here. Whoa, everyone. Remember Duck Fan? He hasn't shown up in a while, but in the aforementioned WR250R CRF250L video, Duck Fan is the guy on the Yamaha. I did not know that, Corn. That makes sense, though. That must be what that wide tire's for, is getting out in them fields, and muddy fields. I actually used to have a couple four-wheelers DIY, but I never rode it. The Duck Fan. Yeah, make sure you've entered the video. Sorry, the contest. I want you to win giant loop gear because it's rad and it's free. And I'm sorry if you don't live in America. I wish we had a better prize for all of you outside of the country because I do appreciate my international fans. But when the sponsor says Continental US, you do Continental US. You know what I'm saying? Duck Fan's bowing. It's the Duck Fan. Tool tube, Jim? I'm guessing you're not talking about the tubes in your tire, are you? I just replaced the one in this here, the 250L, a couple weeks ago. Hey, Leif, I appreciate both those things. This guy knows how the algorithm works. Yeah, it prizes interaction for sure. I'd like to have tubeless. I would dig that. Maybe they'll send me some. That'd be rad. Tool tube, yeah. Those are like legit underrated mods and so inexpensive. That's why it's in that 10 mods under $20 video that I made. Yeah, Sean, what do you want to know? There's a link with a bunch of details, but it's in Eastern Oregon out by Burns. It's at a hot springs. There's a lot of really beautiful country out there. Like a dry lake you can ride to, bunch of stuff. Your food is covered except for lunches. Booze is covered. There's going to be beer and stuff. Get access to the hot springs. Some idiot's going to talk about his YouTube channel. That's me, by the way. It looks super legit. Like, I was already thinking about going, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to go?" And I was like, yup. You think, Duck Fan, there's going to be a lot of boobies at a off-road motorcycling event? Because I feel like it's going to be about 97% men. 97%. Mondragon, I personally enjoy it with ice. I like to drink whiskey with ice. And I know some people think that is sacrilege. That's fine. I also believe that the best way to drink whiskey is the way you like to drink whiskey, as most of you know. Yeah, I believe it's Alvar Desert, Solisman. Jason, probably the 250L, because it'll be easier to throw in the back of the truck. And as much as I would love to ride the Twin all the way out there, I'm going to want to take more stuff. And it's 5 hours away. Man boobs. There will be plenty of moves. I guarantee it. Guaranteed. My buddy Justin is going to go with me and bring his DRZ. That's the other reason I'm taking the 250L probably. Yep, I got Glenn. I got the set of the Moto Trek panniers. I need to learn how to say this word. And so I'm stoked to get all that set up and on the bike. Hi, Rookie Rides. And it's really going to expand my moto camping horizons. So I'm really looking forward to a lot of that this summer. Iron Butt the Grom. Just putt my ass out there at 56 miles an hour. Jason, it's supposed to be a sweet event. You should definitely come up if you can. DIY it. I am as soon as was going to say it stopped raining, but it's actually really nice right now. I just need it to be a little warmer because I don't have an insulated sleeping pad, but I want to get out soon and as often as possible. And what I've learned is you can actually go out and do an overnight camp, you know, in like 16 hours if you leave after work and make dinner, camp, get up, have coffee, come home. It doesn't even have to take panini ears. Yeah, my wife just started calling them paninis. Jim, I've read that. When I was down there for a conference, I was talking to an Uber driver about how he goes out hunting and those mesquite thorns are crazy. That's terrifying. Citizen Cycle, I actually had a hitch carrier. That's what I brought the 250L home on when I first bought it. And I used it twice. I used it to bring this bike home. Duck Fan actually used it to bring his WR250R home. And then he bought a trailer and we haven't used it since. So I actually sold it to a subscriber. The guy was like, wait, I recognize you from YouTube. Pretty crazy. But so he's using it with his WR now. Mondragon, I've read that. Mine does not go faster than, I've never had it up to 60, except downhill. But it's not broken in yet. That's how little I've ridden it. I've read that as they break in, they get a little faster. Rookie rides, I think, treks are rad. I've never ridden one. I'd be careful going around corners fast. Yeah, it's been a weird winter for sure. Dude, Jim, that hitch carrier, I had the Harbor Freight one. It's aluminum, and that thing wobbles like, that's the most butthole puckering experience of my life, is watching that thing just wobble back and forth on the way home. That's Duck Fan. He had the same experience when he brought his bike home. Hey, Neil Chat. Thank you. I'm glad you like the channel. I also like Dual Sport, so it's rad. It was sketchy. Yeah, correct, Grammy Noob. Hardworking American, good to see you. Yeah, it's super weird. Like, it's been really nice weather. Although I was looking, and a year ago, Duck Fan and I were at Huckleberry Flats in February. Was it a year ago or 2 years ago? Maybe 2. And the weather was like this, and it was fantastic. Then we went back a month later, and there was like a foot of snow on the ground. So this is what we call fake spring here in Oregon. It always happens. I'm not sure I've gotten up to 75 on my 250L. I'm actually planning a 250L freeway video. I keep meaning to film it, and then I just end up with a bunch of other footage because I go out and do other stuff, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah, Grammy, I didn't really use mine much either. Yeah, Rookie, I hope you win. That thing is legit. I'm super stoked to get a bunch of use out of mine. I'm really glad they sent me a demonstration model because that means I get to play with it too. So it's really going to extend my options with the 250L for sure. Yeah, Chris, the thing, it's scary. And in my mind, I know it's probably fine. And I even called the insurance company and was like, so if I'm transporting this and my bike falls off, is it covered? And they said yes. So I was like, okay, but yeah. And I bought it in Eugene, so I had a 45-minute ride home. I'm really glad I didn't just immediately get on the freeway with it and ride it home at a constant high rate of speed before it was broken in. That would have been pretty bad for the engine. So I'm glad that I brought it home on the hitch carrier. But yeah, it was legit. It was not my favorite tool, so we didn't use it much. Duck Fan, you haven't commented on how much that thing sucks. Oh yeah, Grammy will sell you his if you want it. It's legit. It's legit. So, yeah, I'm so glad there's so many of you. It really just started to do this, and y'all showed up, so I appreciate you. Oh, it's awesome, Jim. Yeah, dude, if I had a free pass, I would go all the time too. Less Death, it has 4,000. I actually broke 4,000 miles myself yesterday or day before. No, it was when I went on that ride with Lil Dork on Monday. No issues with the binding, but I have read what 3 major issues with this generation are the spokes rusting. The guy actually put spoke covers on it, so I'm not that worried about that. That fork binding issue, and then the set button over here sticks. And mine was pretty sticky, but I've worked it out pretty well, I think. So no issues with the forks yet, but I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, exactly, Duck Fan. It turns into a ramp when you load it up. Duck Fan actually has, what is it, a Cabela's one? Where did you got it at Cabela's? That one's a lot nicer, but his was steel. Did you use it like what, twice before you bought your trailer? Mine was aluminum, was no good. Yeah, there's a lot of puckering, Grommy. I should find a picture of how ridiculously strapped down I had it. That was dumb. That was dumb. 85 on the DR650, huh? Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Duck Fans, he bought a sick trailer. We've got a shit ton of use out of it. And it folds up, so it's like up against the wall in his garage. What's the brand, Duck Fan? Yeah, Mondragon, that makes a big difference. I have like the most 90s camp stuff. I got it from my dad. And it goes on those isobutane cans. But it works really well. And I don't think it costs a ton. Kendon trailer, yeah. And they still make them. The new ones are even nicer. Thanks, Jim. You know, if you have the right gear, that Alpine Stars jacket I got, I've been riding on a couple 40-degree days lately, and I don't even hardly notice it unless my vents are open. It's just real nice. So having a good jacket makes a big difference. The whole month of April, huh? You going to be down this way at all, Corn? Yeah, it's a sled. Yeah, not many people have seen that video, Duck Fan. Good, Solis, man. Get in there and enter. I told you that Duck Fan and I went back to Huckleberry Flats OHV in March, and there was a foot of snow, and we had both bikes on that trailer, and it doesn't have a ton of clearance because the spare tires mounted underneath, so we were just dragging it on top of the snow. We ended up having to unhook it, take the bikes off, unhook it, push it off the road, and then drive down, turn around, and come back and get it. And I got no video of any of that. I only got video of us afterward talking about it because I felt so stupid. Like people were helping us, and I didn't want to be like recording it, like, oh, making a video. Thanks for saving our lives. But I definitely should have got more footage. Rookie Rides, the giveaway ends on the 12th of March. So 3 weeks is what I did. Nice, Corn. Mondragon, Hippo Hands. That company is in Oregon. They're in Bend. So, like, I would love to give it a shot. Although, would they work with my handguards, I wonder? Glenn, I don't know. I was going to have another one, but I'm honestly feeling a little buzzy, and I don't want to get super stupid. So, haven't decided yet. Haven't decided. Yeah, make sure. I didn't want to drag it out for too long, Jim, so that people would feel obligated to enter quickly. And if you have friends that should be entering to win this thing, I mean, I know it hurts your odds slightly, but be nice to your friends. Tell them about it. I would love to get, it wouldn't hurt if we got more subscribers while we were at it. I wouldn't hate that, but it's mostly to thank all of you that are already subscribed, so I haven't gone super crazy promoting it outside of you guys. Awesome, Travis. Yeah, my daughter loves camping. Geez, I finally, thank you. I just realized I have a bike big enough that potentially I could get all of our gear on it and take her camping on this bike. I could not do that on the Versys because I had to take up the whole pillion seat for my gear. But this one, as you can totally see it, has the alt-rider luggage platform. So there's a ton of room. Interesting. Good to know. Leif? It can DIY it. So if you've seen the last couple videos, I just had a little footage of it following me. That's about the speed it can handle. So about 10 miles an hour, and even then it gets confused. So I look like a douche, just putting along 10 miles an hour. But it looks cool. I mean, it's cool to have the drone shot. So it's not ideal. It's not great. So there's other companies that make, can't remember the other company, but there's one that makes the drone will follow the remote. So it doesn't have to be be able to see you or whatever. But mine, you actually show it who you are in the camera, and it'll try to follow you visually. Yeah, TourTech's legit. Highway 1, yeah, legit. Did you mention that in a comment? I feel like you did. That's awesome. Dad's good. He doesn't really ride without me, so we haven't been out a ton. But we're gonna keep getting out for sure. I need to borrow his DR200 and go out and take it off a jump. Matthew Productions, did you retract your message or did I? Hey, Kelly. Tonight we're drinking delicious Knob Creek, although it looks like Bonk Creek because it's backwards in the camera like it's Russian. It's good stuff. This is really good, actually. This is one of my new faves. But I have 5 more bottles on the way from Flaviar because I keep getting referrals from that video. It's rad. Super rad. Can I look at what your message was? Apparently not. I've actually got a bottle of Elijah Craig on the way, Mondragon. That's one of the 5 I ordered. Oh, cool. Well, it's just backwards in my camera then. So that or your face is backwards, Duck Fan. Is that it? Oh, Duck Fan asked me earlier if you guys would think it was suspicious if he won all the prizes was randomly chosen to win all the prizes. Would you guys think that was suspicious? If Duck Fan was the winner of everything? It's real good, Kelly. Yeah, real good. So what do you guys think? Should we do? I've been toying with the idea of maybe doing like regular live streams, like once a week or something. And I had this idea while I was just driving, talking to my wife, but I've got a bunch of products I need to review, and I never really. Some of them I just don't get to it because I like want to keep making adventure videos and stuff. So I thought about maybe just doing like a live, like, okay, here's my new jacket. Here's what I like about it. Here's the awesome stuff. Here's why you should buy it. What questions do you have? Kind of doing a live review and then just stick around and do a Q&A or whatever afterward. Just chill and hang out. Would you guys be interested in like live product reviews? You could ask questions. I mean, Duck Fan, only mildly suspicious. No, it's not rigged. I don't even know that guy. I hate Duck Fans. Stupid University of Oregon. Also, thanks for the beard compliment, by the way. I appreciate that. But it's not cold in the bottle, Glenn. I like the ice. Sunday fun day. A lot of people do that. I have an MX-9. So does Duck Fan, and I like it so much I recommended it to my dad after his crash, and he bought one too. So we all have MX-9s. It is loud as shit at highway speeds. I will tell you that. But very comfortable, like all day comfortable. I don't know if that's just my head shape or what. It's not super heavy. I like the versatility because you can. I should just grab it and show you. But it has a face shield, but you can also put your goggles on, and then you can take the peak and everything off if you want. So it's legit, and it's only $200. See, Leif, that's what I thought. It's brand new. Wonders of P. It is a manual. I probably would have considered a DCT just because I want a twin so much, but I really wanted the manual, so I'm glad I got that. Favorite accessories? Good question, Citizen Cycle. Like bike specific or just in the world? Like ever? Like what's my favorite motorcycling accessory or like for any of the bikes? This sounds cheesy and you're going to think I'm making this up, but I really love my giant loop bags. I get so much use out of the tank bag. That Diablo Pro tank bag is super useful. Fits all my camera gear, and I don't have to get off the bike to use it. So often I'll set that third-person camera down, go down, ride past it, ride back, pick it up. I don't have to get off the bike at all. So it's legit. So I super dig those. Scorpion, that's a nice helmet. 10 degrees all day, Mondragon. I hate it when it's hot. I will ride all winter, but if it gets over 90 degrees, it is really hard to convince myself to put my gear on and get on the bike. Because at 90 degrees, wind chill doesn't exist. It's like riding with a hairdryer in front of you. Anything from Claire's? Yes, well, I like nose rings. Those are my favorite. That's what people say, Kelly. It unlocks it. Other people say it's for, it makes you a wuss because cooling the whiskey down numbs some of the bite. Well, Citizen, I think if I had to pick, like my favorite accessory, my favorite like non-super essential accessory is that tank bag. My favorite like essential accessory is probably my handguards because they've saved. I mean, they're scratched as shit. You can totally tell, but they've saved those levers. I can't tell you how many times. I have watched Dan, not a ton, but I have watched some of his stuff. Really good, like his accident deconstructions and stuff. He does really good live stuff, which I appreciate. Yeah, I wish I had the transitions. I have the transitions on my DLX, on my qualifier DLX, my other Bell helmet. Kelly, did you say something vulgar? Why is it censoring you? I can't even tell. And I can't even like show it, I don't think. I can't. I have no idea. I have no idea what you even said. It doesn't give me the option. I look like a nose ring guy. I mean, look at me. Clearly a nose ring guy. Legit. Like, what else would you think? The CRF is dirty, bro. Some of you new people came in, so just want to make sure that you all entered the giveaway for the video I posted today. I want you to get a chance to win the amazing. I could set this down and show it to you. I mean, I totally can. I have that power. It's literally right over there. Sorry, I'm watching chat on here, but is this sideways camera angle working for you or what? Oh, it's going to make noise in the mic because it's sitting right by it. This baby. I want you to win this baby. A 1 gallon gas bag. I am beyond excited because I've thought about a Rotopax forever, but this is such a better deal because I can strap it. It's got all this molly strap, so I can strap it right to the rack. And then when I empty it out, like I said, I just roll this up and stick it in my backpack. I'm not stuck with a giant bulky bag or whatever, or can, the word is can, on the back. So I just think this is such a great product. I'm pretty stoked that they decided, because I was like, let's do a giveaway. And they're like, okay, gas bag. And I was like, yes, I like those a lot. You should send me one so I can show people what it looks like. P.S. I'm going to use the crap out of it. So I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about it. Yeah, I got mine right before they started making the MIPS ones, Grommy. So mine actually doesn't have MIPS. I should crash in it so I have an excuse to buy a new one. Yeah, that's what I do in the woods. I wear, when it's over 80, 85 degrees, I wear shorts, my knee pads, my adventure boots, and then I have a mesh a street jacket actually that I wear when it's super hot. Yeah, heated grips. This doesn't have them, so that's like the one thing it doesn't have that I think I probably need. I'm a little concerned about installing them just because I suck at mechanicking, but it'll make for an entertaining video probably. Zip tie the bag, yeah. It's going to fit perfectly. I actually put up a picture in my stories on Instagram of it on the rack on the CRF. It fits real well. So I'm stoked about that. Fender bag. I'll just open it for you, Robert, if you want. I'll show you right now. Spoiler alert, it's all my tire changing stuff. Oh, weird, Kelly. Okay. If you haven't seen how the giant loop bag goes on, it's pretty slick. Got these boa straps, so you just tighten down. And then it comes right off. So I've mounted this on the rear rack a bunch of places. But it's pretty thick. Hey, Jay Hurlbert. Hey, you're welcome. Happy to be here. I'm glad you agree with my video. Insurance bought you an Arai? What the hell? You upgrade, so they upgraded you from a bell to a helmet that costs 3 times as much? The climb helmet is legit. So this is my giant loop fender bag. Dry bag. It's legit. I say legit a lot apparently. But here's what's in here. My wife got me this for Christmas. So tire inflator. I'm gonna have to pack all this back up before Sunday. It's nothing exciting. It's literally all the wrenches I need to change the tire and a spare tube. And my tire irons that are actually out of my Tusk bag that I don't use anymore. But they're the tire irons that came with it. Apollo Stage 5 Clinger. This thing is legit. I'm glad about this. Other tire iron. Right. Now I'm gonna figure out to stuff this all back in here. 15 minutes. Okay. And a tube. So everything I need if I got to change a tire on the trail. Here's what's crazy. Excuse the extreme close-up of my head. Here's what's crazy. The wrenches are all the same for the Africa Twin. I'm reasonably sure. So I just moved this kit from one bike to the other. The tube is the same size, and it needs one. So I'm covered. Like I'm reasonably certain the pinch bolts are the same size. I actually should put a wrench on that and just check. But at most, I think I have to add 1 wrench. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jay Hurl. I should. I honestly just don't ever want to have to change a tire on the trail. I would rather ride out on a flat and ruin it or pump it up a bunch of times than change it up there. But that's probably not a great strategy. Yeah, Matthew, I want to meet up at the Giant Loop Ride, but I also want to take everybody up to, if you've watched a few of the Dual Sport videos, I have a route in mind. I want to hit that Beaver Pond, go up to Mount Dork, the top of that big bluff that I always take my dad and my kid to, hit up that other hidden pond spot that I found, and then the radio tower lookout. I think that would cost us, or that would take 3 or 4 hours if we stop for lunch. So I think that'd be a really fun ride. I would like to go and do that as a group at some point, maybe in May. Problem is the snow, as Duck Fan and I discovered a couple years ago, it's still up there even in April. So we would have to wait until it is gone. Well, wrenches, no problems. Yeah, and it actually, Jason, yeah. What is the loop for exactly? Because, I mean, you're covered either way, I guess, if you bring it. Yeah, it's a big bag. There's tons of room. It's like 4 liters or something crazy. Yeah, it's funny, Corn, that it's the CRF1000L because it rides like a CRF250L, just bigger. Fork-mounted machete. Well, I have my silky saw that I keep in my saddlebags. But now that I have this giant cargo platform on the Twin, I thought about taking my chainsaw with me. Have you seen the fork mounts for chainsaws? Those things are legit. Those trail cutter guys carry them. Hey, Drop Team. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Wow, 42 of you are watching me just chill in my garage and just ramble. That's rad. I never had 40 people watching me when I streamed on Twitch. I streamed on Twitch for like a year and a half. Nah, maybe I got rated a couple times and had that many, but it was super rare. So these are all my people. You guys are legit. You guys are legit. Is this sideways camera like off-putting or is it cool to get? I just didn't. Back there is a bunch of garbage. Over here is motorcycles. I wanted you to see motorcycles because, as you may know, I actually make videos about motorcycles. So it's legit. Hand sanitizer. Yeah, I mean, for tires. I wouldn't use it for lube for anything else. Yep, spit is good. Chainsaw. I have a hatchet too, but I like to take both when I go camping in the truck. Yeah, Grammy, I do too. I need to do that shit again. Thanks, Matthew. Did you sell your Versys? You still got it. Odessa 100. I feel like I've read about that. First Pokemon I got on my Game Boy Color was Bulbasaur because that was my starter. It's my starter. But I pretty much played all of it on the Super Game Boy on the Super Nintendo. I was a little old for Pokemon. It came out when I was like in high school, but I mean, I played it, obviously, and I played a bunch of them. Make fire starters? I haven't, Corn. I need to. I've got plenty of dryer lint in my dryer, but no, because I just carry those. I carry a Fatwood stick, and I've got those zip fire starters that work well. You want to see the Grom? Hey, we could do a boost show too. The Grom's behind me. Because, Duck Fan, I would get demonetized. It's against the TOS. That's exactly what I wish I was doing right now. My whole plan was to sit and smoke, but I cannot do. I think I can get you a shot of the Grom, but I'm also not sure I can get the camera right back where it is. But you know what? You ask and you shall receive. Let's see if we can get it. This thing is on it. The problem is it's on a tripod. So, can you see it? There she is. There's the Grom. Grommy time. Yep. I'm afraid, I'm sad to say that the Grom is not long for this garage. I just don't ride it as much as I'd like to. I wish I rode it more. Yeah, that's my Twin. I just got it, J. Hurl. I've read that about Vaseline and cotton. A couple people have suggested it actually in my survival video. I got a ton of really good suggestions on that survival video. Rookie Rides, I think you should take her up on that and then send me a video. Do it. Yeah, that's the nice thing. Somebody actually pointed that out to me on the video is that you actually have a tank full of fuel if you get stranded on a motorcycle, so that's super helpful. Mr. Puff Puff is a cigar. Yeah. Jazz Cabbage. I don't think I heard that one before. That's legit. Okay. What's my legit quotient for this stream? Because, you know. I love the Twin, Gerald. It's my dream bike. I'm unbelievably excited about it. It is a free country, but it's not a free internet. DIY it. I honestly, because it doesn't really matter monetization-wise, because I'm not really monetizing this stream, but I don't want like my channel videos to start getting flagged, because once that starts happening to you, they don't promote your videos anymore, and it's really hard to get out there. Like you see, like all the guys that do wheelies and stuff are struggling with that a lot, and so I just feel like I don't want to risk it as much as I'd like to be enjoying a Mr. Puff Puff right now. I could like point the camera at the ceiling and you could just see like smoke wafting by. Dry lens is good. I've read that. Do it, rookie. Do it. 482 legits. You know what that is? I'll give you 3 guesses what that is. It's legit. How legit? It's too legit to quit. J-Roll, they're very different bikes, but I love them both. They ride very similar. Attention deficit's up in here, y'all. Attention deficit. You inspire me to do this streaming thing, bro. You guys have not watched Attention Deficit. You should. He rides the shit out of a 250L. Way better than me. It's super impressive. And he bought a 450L, but then he made a comment about having sold it. So while you're here, Tanner, I need you to tell me if that's true or not. Because if it's true, I'm going to be super pissed at you. No, Hurrah, I just got the twin. So I've only had it out a couple times. Only off-road once. But I haven't taken on any single track or trails or anything yet. I have seen people do that, though. Thanks, Attention Deficit. You're not gonna spoil it here, but you got a video. I hope it's a video of you riding the shit out of your 450L, because you don't get to put up a video that says I got my dream bike, get 100,000 views, and then sell it without ever making any videos on it. That would not be cool. Yeah. Any guesses on what the motorcycle I'm getting in a couple weeks is? Thanks, Mr. Nick. Attention Deficit has experience with the motorcycle that I'm getting in a couple weeks. And he actually got it from the same place. It's true. I haven't really mentioned it. This is me sort of weekly announcing it. So y'all are hearing the live stream. You're hearing things. You're hearing stuff that's not like for public consumption yet. But I didn't want to say anything until it was super for sure, and now I'm 90% sure it's occurring because I've been continually communicating. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's an interesting thought, Corn. No, it's not a 450L. I wish. Africa Twin, yeah, 21-inch front, 18-inch back. It's a dual sport. You're not going to guess unless you're a fan of Attention Deficit's channel, and then you've seen one. Bro, 650 scooter would be legit. Damn, I said it again. Ah! I said it again. I wish, Mr. Nick. Yeah, it's a dual sport. It is a low-cost dual sport, shall we say, that a company has asked me to test and make videos on. So, legit. Said it again. It's going to be super fun. Jim, you're closer than anyone's been. Legit squad stickers. Whoa! Attention Deficit. Tanner, you're very smart. You're very smart. I wish it was a rally. No, I'm hesitant to like say it officially until it's like in my garage, but there may be a Bras 250 coming very soon for me to attempt to put together and then ride and make some videos on. So pretty stoked about it. It's going to be super fun. I wish it was a turbo boosted Duck fan. You know I do. You know I do. God, Attention Deficit, I would watch the shit out of that video. You got to put the front brake caliper back on first. That's got me a little worried. Leif, yeah, it's not hard to get me to talk after a couple of these whiskeys. So, Tanner, did you really not tighten that front caliper down, or was it just like shoddy build quality? I want to know. Like, give me the inside scoop. Was it really a mistake that you made, like that would be rectified with some Loctite, or did it just kind of not work out for you? This is this is Knob Creek. Delicious Knob Creek. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Well, see, and that, thank you, because that incentivizes me to Loctite the shit out of every bolt when I get that thing, because I plan on taking it up in the woods. If you guys haven't followed Attention Deficit, you should, for sure. I mean, all he makes is construction videos lately, but he's about to kick off those riding videos again real soon. Well, yeah, I'm not just going to talk to the people sober. Yeah, yeah, Duck Fan really wants me to do water crossing on the bras. I'm a little concerned it'll rust, but what the hell? How about, actually, Attention Deficit, they can follow both of us. That's a thing. So, did you enter my giveaway? Tell your people about my giveaway, Attention Deficit. Giving away some giant loop gear. It's rad. They hooked me up. It's pretty awesome. Hey, Epic Adventure. Yeah, seriously, if you haven't watched Tanner's channel, you totally should. He's rad. Rookie, I have had this beard for a decade, but this version, I don't know, this is a few months anyway. It's free. It's free. You have to subscribe to the channel, but cross-thread, you can't beat that. That'd be super funny, yeah, if you use it on his channel. Hold on, promotional opportunity is starting to appear. Yeah, Mr. Nick, check out my last video posted today, the giant loop giveaway video. So I'm saying thank you to my community for 9,000 subscribers and 3 years on YouTube. And I know you meant Epic Adventure. And I just got my AT, so I'm celebrating all that. So I'm giving away some gear from Giant Loop, handlebar bag, a gas bag, and a bunch of stickers and stuff too. So check that out. All you have to do is watch the video and comment. Hey, Tanner, while you're here, I have an idea, and I want to run it past you. And while everyone else is here, they can tell me if they think it's a good idea. And it's an idea I stole from my wife, okay? Because my wife is actually a YouTuber too. I actually surpassed her channel in subscribers yesterday. So that's legit. But she has a crafting channel. She makes cards. And it's awesome, Hunt and Fishing family. And in the crafting world, they do this thing called a blog hop, where everyone will post like a video or a project on the same day. And then everyone goes around to them and checks them all out and likes each other's stuff. And then they enter to win a prize. So I'm thinking about ditching the prize thing. But how cool would it be, Attention Deficit, and anyone else really who does off-road motorcycling videos? But I thought it would be neat to organize an event where like 4 or 5 of us made a video on the same topic. So like, what's the one thing you wish you'd known before you started riding? Or what's the best thing about off-road riding? Something like that. We all make the same video, and then we all release them on the same day at the same time and link to the other videos. So we're all kind of leveraging and sharing our subscribers, our community, and sort of pointing each other towards each other. And we're all talking about the same thing. I just think it'd be a really cool sort of collaborative opportunity. I've been thinking about trying to set that up for spring or summer. So what do you think? You still here, Tanner? Tell me if you think it's a good idea. Yeah, and I think it'd be legit. Dude, it's so awesome hunting, fishing. I have the Mitas EO7s on them on Dragon. They're real sweet. Leif, Attention Deficit's channel name is Attention Deficit. I think you should get one, hunting, fishing, for sure. Yeah, I thought about a Discord, Corn. I thought about it. I just feel like I'm not active enough on that stuff. And so I would be like, I thought about doing my Facebook group maybe. I don't know. All right. Well, Tanner, if you're in, that's 2. And I have some thoughts on who else I would contact. But you guys watch Dual ADV. He hasn't made videos in a little while, but his channel's super awesome. And I know he'd be down. Yeah. Well, Tanner, when you come out here, we'll trade bikes and ride each other's bikes. And we'll review each other's bikes. That'll be legit. I said legit again. But I know 4 or 5 people I feel like that would be into that. So help me come up with a good topic. Hey, 45 people who are watching, what's a good topic you would like to see several different off-road riding video makers talk about? Like, what's a topic you'd be interested in? Yeah, Kelly, I'm going to Loctite the crap out of it. Well, if I'm riding your bike and you're riding mine, Tanner, then all's fair in love and war. That's all I'm saying. Facebook is not legit. Yeah. And I would be happy to set it up. That would be easy. That's the kind of shit I like organizing. Whoa, thanks. Thank you. Let's do it. Crossover episodes. Get in on this. Yeah, I can't say words right now because whiskey, but the idea, the collaboration, that's what I want. Like, we can collaborate with people across the country. We don't have to be next to each other. Nady's a little girl. Oh, N.A. Diesel Girl. Nah, Diesel Girl. That's your name. Legit. Diesel Girl, thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. I saw that hunting fishing. I saw it. And if it wasn't for the fact that I found this one with all of the accessories I wanted, I would have gone up and looked at that one for sure. Oregon Motorcycle. Yep, he rides a CB500X. And he's, what is he, in Salem? He just rode through my hometown in his last video. I was like, I know everywhere you just went. Where I grew up. Learning from mistakes. Essential gear. That'd be a good one. Things to watch out for. Lightweight moto camping. Yeah, I'm into that. Razor porn. How are you? I could do that. Camping out too would be fun. There's been some talk of doing a collaborative camping outing with Dual ADV too, so we might set that up soon. Waiting for the weather to be a little warmer because he's in Washington. But that would be fun. It's a cool community. I love how like everybody is interactive and collaborative and wants to work together. That would be cool. Like a warped, like a EDC, like a what do you carry when you're on your bike video. That'd be good. Everyone could do that, right? Yeah, pre-owned. You can't move out of the PNW. Finding places to ride. I like that. Pan America. Is that the Harley bike? Yeah, Grammy, we're gonna do that. Maybe Mayish. I want to say Mayish. I've got a decent route sort of planned out in my head. Will be fun. T-shirt and KY jelly. It's essential. We were just talking about lube. Where were you when that was happening? Brokeback Dual Sport Adventures. You guys use a lot of KY on those. You do you, man. I'm not here to judge. Yeah, Harley people. That sounds like a Starbucks bike to me. Like, at least GSs occasionally get ridden off road. Yeah, you gotta have White Claw. Were you shitting me? Gotta get White Claw wasted. The reason is because when you have the amount of laws when you're drinking claws are zero. Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws. Zero laws. And as a keto guy, I got to tell you, since I can't drink beer, I have partaken of several White Claws in my day. Nah, Grammy, we won't do that. How to choose a new bike? That's a good one. I have that video. I have a video, 5 things to consider. That was so long ago. I should make one about off-road bikes specifically. Bud Light seltzers, they have more carbs though, so I can't drink them. Which falls about the laws? Group riding camp would be fun. Fermented. At least it's fermented. That's good for you. I can't believe both dogs are out here and neither one has appeared in the video except for when they were barking over there an hour ago. Kind of crazy. Yeah, PNW dualsportlife.com. They run a big event. They run a couple events. And the opener it's a weekend of my birthday, actually. It is the weekend mid-May. 5 things to check. Use dual sport. I like that. You want to see a dog? It's not as exciting as your dog, but I'll get you a dog. Chewy. They're sleeping. Chewbacca. Come here. Chewy. Come on, bud. Come on. You're usually literally all over me all the time. This is Chewy. Everyone say hi to Chewy. Chewy, say hi to the people. They're right there. Right there. Grammy, really? Okay, if you're born in the same year as me, I'm going to start thinking we're twin brothers. You never know with this one. He makes a lot of noises, and they all kind of sound the same. Sean says hi, Chewy. And not... Everyone's saying hi to Chewy. Look. Chewy, you're getting so many greetings. How do you feel about that? No, he's in my camping video that I made, that 45-minute camping video out at LC Falls that time after I got lost up in the woods on that road that my navigation was like the 13th of December 42 road or whatever. Super funny. I'm planning to go re-ride that road on the Africa Twin this summer. I want to recreate that journey. That'd be super fun. Oh yeah, Grammy, yeah, that's right. That was I think that might have been my last stream ever on Twitch. Was my birthday last year. Nice. Murphy's Law. I like it. Duck Fan's dog's name is Murphy. Dogs and Bikes and Drink. I should probably just change the name of the channel to Dogs and Bikes and Drink. DIY, it says hi. You got a German Shepherd? No way. Tanner has a German Shepherd. Soap, like from Call of Duty. Chewy's beard is the same color as mine. Look. Super gray. These pugs go gray super early. He's only like 7. Upvote. Favorite porn star? It's been a while. I couldn't tell you. We all entered the giveaway. Go to today's video, watch it, comment on it, win free giant loop gear. You should do that. Chewy left me. He's annoyed. You guys are boring him. It's funny because when I'm smoking, he just like sits here the whole time. But apparently, if I'm streaming, he's like, nah. He's like, bitch, nah. Get it? Because he's a dog. Yep. Soap McTavish. Nice. You have excellent taste. Yeah, giant lube. You can't have too much lube, so you need giant lube. Which one, Sean? Which slogan? Yep, she's still riding. We actually tried to go out last weekend, and I went to start the 250L, and the damn thing wouldn't start again. And I don't know if it only sat. I mean, it's been about 3 weeks, but the battery was like at the point where it would kind of turn over, but not enough to start. And then I couldn't get it started, so I was pissed. So I put it on the charger, and now it's fine. So I don't know what the hell. And I've been told the charging systems on these are like bulletproof, so I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. So I'm just going to charge it up and hope it's fine. I'm just going to assume everything's fine and go up in the woods 15 or 20 miles by myself. What could go wrong? Did you hunting? Cool. I hope they liked it. All right, Mondragon. You're going to ride tomorrow? Good luck. 55-gallon. If you have a 55-gallon drum of lube, you don't need to put the lube on yourself. You actually climb into the lube. I've heard that's hard, the tension deficit with the fuel injection. 1,500 miles? Shit. Yeah, I'll suggest maybe they should start a sister company called Giant Lube. No whiskey yet. There you go. Chewy does like Mr. Puff Puff. Oh, I'm not insane. I'm awesome. That's a good one. Dogs, Bike, and Drink. That's a good shirt. Better than this one, since the whole fat guy in a Grom thing didn't really pan out, since I didn't make that many videos on it. It's too bad. Tanner, we have the same Grom. Is yours ABS? Mine is, but same color, same year. So